I'm Kelly Arpin. I'm the Systems Director for Health Information Management. Renee Kaminski is the Health Information Management Supervisor for our Home Care Division. She started her journey with AmeriCare as a clinical team supervisor for St. Augustine location and joined Brooks through the merger in 2015. She was quickly promoted to the HIM supervisor the following year in 2016. What stands out to me the most about Renee is that she always puts our patients and Brooks first in every decision that she makes. Her determination and perseverance is really remarkable. She not only supports the HIM department, but she shares her knowledge with all territories. She has become a go-to person for the home care division that everyone can rely on. She's humble, she's kind, and I found that she will jump in and help anyone who needs it. The one value that Renee represents so well is teamwork. There's no silos with Renee. There's no, this is my job and this is your job and this is my department or this is your department. She's well respected in the organization. She's kind. She's very soft-spoken but assertive when she needs to be. Renee's so kind and so thoughtful. You know, for example, there's been so many times when we've been overwhelmed or we're experiencing a backlog, and she just jumps in and helps. And she doesn't do it for recognition or to take credit for anything. She just does it because she wants to, and she wants to ease the burden off of others. Renee, you are a rock star.
My name is Lenny Pasicolan. I'm the nurse manager in 4R. My second star is Kisha Kelly. She is our CNA. She works nighttime, graveyard time from day one. Kisha is an exemplary CNA. She got that compassion, the sincerity, and just the love for our spinal cord injury patient. You know, with 11 to 7, a lot of patients cannot sleep, and Kisha is always there caring for them. We have one patient one time, I remember, who is, of course, came to us very depressed, a quad patient, and very withdrawn, doesn't want to talk with anybody, doesn't want to open up. And Kisha, who is actually afloat, you know, had him just for one night after the patient has been with us for more than a week. And before the end of the shift, she had the patient laughing and open up. And the family said that that is his real personality. But when he first came to us, he was very depressed, and he always will look for Kisha during the night. She always have a great smile. That's what patients always will say. They open their eyes, and there is an angel smiling over them, you know, ready to meet their needs. And that is Kisha. She is the angel during the night and making it very individualized care. And that is very important for our patient. Kisha exemplifies many Brooks values. First is compassion. Her sincerity and love and devotion in making the patient at ease and comfortable and feel accepted and feel supported is very important. She doesn't call in. She's always there. If I need someone to work extra, she's the number one to volunteer. We got patients that need to be taken care of. And I never get a no from Kisha. She is always there. Yes, Miss Lenny, I'll be helping. Another one is teamwork. That value is very evident with Kisha. All our nurses in 3 to 11 are fighting for her. Can I have Kisha tonight as my partner? Because they know that Kisha is very reliable. She works hard, and it's very evident in the result of our patient satisfaction. Kisha, you are our star.
Hi, I'm Danielle Mcgrath. I'm the Director of Marketing for Aging Services, and it's been my privilege and pleasure to work with Vicki King for the last 5 years as we opened the Bartram campus together. Vicki King is our admissions manager at Bartram Lakes Assisted Living and the Greenhouse Residences. She joined Brooks 7 years ago at San Marco Terrace. Vicki's main responsibility is meeting with prospective residents and their families as they're considering a move into our assisted living. Vicki is exceptionally good with people. She has a way of connecting with them and delivering the information that they need in a way that makes them feel at ease and comfortable with the process. I nominated Vicki because so many of her teammates rely on her and trust her, and so do our customers. She exemplifies the Brooks values of accountability, integrity, service, and teamwork, and she strives daily to go above and beyond excellent care and service. Earlier this summer, I was on vacation, and I came back and was just catching up on everything that had happened while I was gone. And Vicki had moved an elder into our greenhouse residences. That's our home for memory care. And telling me about it, she said she got a call very late in the afternoon that someone needed an emergency placement, and she stayed personally till 7:30 that night so that she could meet with the family, sign the paperwork, and the next morning he arrived. It's that kind of accountability and service that makes everybody just trust Vicki and know that she's going to do an outstanding job taking care of everyone around her. Vicki also has a great sense of humor. Her fun-loving spirit is always bringing jokes and pranks to Bartram Lakes, and she keeps things very lighthearted at the community. She also is an incredible baker, and you can count on Vicki to bring a homemade pie or cake to all of our functions, which also keeps everybody happy. Vicki King, I love you, and you are a star.
My name is Lenny Pasicolan. I'm the nurse manager in the hospital, inpatient, 4th floor, which is the spinal cord injury program. I have been here for 24 years. My first star in 4R is Estrella Luberiano. She is our charge nurse in the afternoon, evening shift. She has been with us since May of 2015 and has been really an extraordinary person who exemplifies the values of Brooks. Estrella is the type of nurse that is, I will say, the go-to nurse for all the nurses. We even have given her a title of the best IB sticker. We are faced with many challenges, and Estrella is always the one that can make things, a difficult situation, turn around and have a positive result. She's one who always volunteers for everything. And sometimes I get to told her, and she will just come to me always with a smile and ready to work and ready to go and do her very best. I remember we have one patient who is a geographical patient and has no family, and she really would reach out to that patient and even ask the patient what it is that he wants to eat, because he doesn't want the food sometimes that we give him. And Estrella even went out of her way and cooked for the patient, asked him what does he want to eat, and the patient said, well, I heard you cook very good adobo. So Estrella the next day had the patient homemade adobo, and he really enjoyed that. Of all the Brooks values, Estrella exemplify integrity and compassion. You can really feel her heart in the service that she always brings to us every day. Patients always compliments her. Peers always look up at her as a resource person, even just knowing that she is around during the shift already give them that confidence that their evening will go smoothly. I have all or most of my 3 to 11 nurses are new graduates. And Estrella, each one of them, she really have helped them, precepted them, mentored them, and mold them to be good nurses. And I owe that for Estrella. Estrella is such an exceptional nurse. She is our star, not just for 4R, but of course for the whole Brooks system. Estrella, you're a star.
My name is Cobble. I am the therapy manager for the spinal cord injury floor at the hospital. So I nominated Mary this year for a star because she is just an absolutely amazing clinician, and I don't know what we would do without her. She contributes so much to the everyday on the floor for the spinal cord injury department, and really has a positive impact not only on our patient's life, but also on an individual staff level, day in and day out. Of all the Brooks values that Mary embodies are her desire for continuous learning and teamwork. So for continuous learning, Mary is actually our clinical practice resource for the hospital for all of our physical therapists. And while she helps mentor the physical therapists here at the hospital, she's also been identified as one of our student champions. And the students and patients absolutely love working with her. I always get amazing feedback of how engaged she is and how much growth and knowledge that not only the students but the patients get. So for teamwork, Mary is certainly someone that I can always count on to really support the team, to be there for each and every person, no matter who they are, and really support them in their day-to-day. Whether it's a crazy day that she steps in and helps out, or if it's a big project that we're wanting to really roll out, she's always the first one to raise her hand and ask, what can I do to help, and what can I do more to help better Brooks. So not only is she good at her job, but she's also just a joy to be around. She really lightens the mood in the floor, in the office. I can recall back to a time where I was walking down the hallway and she was working with a patient and walking with them, and then all of a sudden she just turns into a raptor and starts, walking around the hall as a raptor, to really encourage the patient and to get the patient excited, but to make sure that everyone was engaged and having a good time. Mary Triple Threat Mo, hey, you're a star.
Hi, I'm Karen Giacomaza. I'm the therapy manager at Halifax Brooks Center for Inpatient Rehab. Jeff Porter is our Celebrate the Star this year from Halifax Health. I met Jeff first initially as a student, and then he joined our team as a PRN, physical therapy assistant, and eventually was able to be hired on as a full-time PTA. Jeff can really connect to the patients that he works with. He will get down to their level, so rather than talking down at them, he'll kneel and get close to them and really look them in the eye and get that warm feeling and just making them feel like they're important. He really takes time to get to know them, what's important to them, bases his treatment, and directs the goals that they're going to work on for the day. And that connection continues, and he'll often go and visit them during adaptive sports, billiards and bowling, and again, gets them motivated and active and joining in with socializing with the other people that are there at the events that we do. Jeff continually works on continuous learning, whether it be to improve himself as an individual, the team through Journal Club, or with the patients, teaching them and educating them for things that they'll need for when they go home to be safer and more independent in their living. Not only did the patients enjoy Jeff, but we like being around him too. It's not uncommon to find Jeff dancing around in the gym. He does one of these and one of those and has that music blasting, and just, it's gonna be a good time, but a productive time. I'm really honored to be able to work with Jeff. He is such a good guy. And I know I'm not alone in thinking that, because when we do our follow-up care calls and Press Ganey surveys, he is one of the most highly rated of the therapists on our team. He's caring, he's kind, very hardworking. I wish I could clone him. It would be nice to have a few more Jeffs around. Jeff, you're a star.